Yay, I didn't trip coming up. Okay. So hi, everybody. My name is Liz Murphy, and I'm going to be talking to you today about how to create a blog that doesn't suck and people actually want to read. So I want to start by saying I love blogging the way Joni loves Chachi. Because whether you're a business owner, run a nonprofit, beer nerd, it's the best way to tell a story and to teach somebody something. For example, I started my own blog with two goals. I wanted to post a gratuitous number of photos of my dogs, and I wanted the internet to validate my beer addiction. We'll see how it pans out. I don't know. But this is where it starts, figuring out what your own goals are. Are you trying to attract customers? Are you trying to further your mission? This is the starting point of your own blog. Now, for business owners out there, I do have some good news for you. Your prospects are actively trying to hide from you on the internet. In fact, on average, they're digesting about 14 pieces of content, including blogs, before they pick up the phone or make a purchasing decision. So you need to be online. For example, when we bought our Prius a few years ago, I didn't stumble into see a salesman in a showroom and say, "Tell me all the answers to my questions." I was at home in my pajamas watching Murder, She Wrote and researching things online before we ever went in for a test drive. Now, for you personal bloggers out there, good news. Dog photos and latte photos are still going strong. So as long as your topic is clear, you're good to go. Awesome. So with that in mind, the next thing you want to do is ensure that you know who your audience is. Because if you're blogging for yourself, you're creating a self-serving echo chamber that isn't going to help anyone. And the way you start by defining your audience is determining what their goals are. What are they trying to accomplish? Forget what you're trying to do. What are they trying to do? Are they like me, trying to learn how to bake a cake in a kitchen without setting things on fire? I don't know. But that's really where you want to start. And then you need to flip that over. What's standing in the way of them accomplishing those goals? Are they like me, standing in the kitchen, wondering, I don't know what is flammable and this is preventing from me to learn how to bake a cake? It's this magical kind of secret sauce, your understanding of what they're trying to accomplish and what's standing in their way of doing that, that's going to shape your messaging. That's your content strategy. That's how you create those moments where somebody reads something that you wrote and they say, oh my God, they get me. They know what my problems are. So with that in mind, here are a couple rules, though, that you need to keep in mind before you start running to your computers, okay? Because I don't care how smart you are, if your execution sucks, nobody's reading it. So first and foremost, be consistent. You can't just blog once and be like, look, I did it, yay. Blog at least once a week. And if you're a business, hear me when I say this. The more you blog, the more results you will see. The numbers aren't there and they do not lie. Second, don't be this guy. Don't do this. No one wants to read a big block of text. Give me subheadings, bullet points, lists, anything to avoid this. I don't care if it's the cure for the common cold. Again, no one's reading it. Next, promote your content because you aren't Kevin Costner. Your blog isn't a baseball diamond. Just because you hit publish doesn't mean they're going to come running to you to read your stuff. So promote your content on social media and promote it often. Okay, now we get to be rebels, put on our leather jackets, and talk about the stuff that people say you're not supposed to do, but it's totally fine if you do it. Because blogging is kind of like parenting. Everybody has an opinion about it, even if they're wrong. I don't know. So first, as an only child, I love this one. Yes, you can talk about yourself. I know you're supposed to educate. You're not supposed to sell from the stage and whatever. But if you're couching your content in expertise and experience, that's okay. Just don't be the guy who's always talking about your wins and your successes. Talk about those times that you've failed, that you've made a mistake, that you've done something wrong. That's when you really make those connections. That's when you really teach people something. When you say, hey, look, I screwed up. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but this is the kind of radical honesty that your prospects and your readers are craving from you. And it's even more important if you're a nonprofit or a business because they are actively trying to hide from you on the internet. And this is my other favorite because I get distracted by everything. Your blog is your sandbox. So you don't have to post blogs in the same format every single time. Videos, embedded slide shares, long forms, haiku beer reviews, I don't care. But no matter what, always remember that the most important thing you can do, whether you're playing by the rules or breaking them, is to always go back to your why. Because I don't care how pretty your blog is, it's always going to be under the hood that resonates the most with the people you're trying to reach. Thank you.